Kia ora, talofa. My name is Sarita So. My two favourite mediums would be theatre and film. I can be transported and travel and gain insight into other cultures and worlds through film that I couldn't do immediately through theatre. For theatre, I love the arguments and ideas and questions that come and how confrontational theatre can be. The earliest influences that I can remember that got me into the arts and into theatre and film would probably be story again. So that would be through books, cartoons as a kid, but also specifically through my own, I guess, we used to have this old VHS tape of a theatre show. It was a Cambodian show, and it was a show that I watched daily from the ages of like 2 to 3, and sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. And it was something that I was obsessed with as a child. There are not many Cambodian artists within New Zealand. It can be a very lonely road to walk, and I guess lots of people sometimes don't even know where Cambodia is, you know, or they only associate it with like the trauma of the genocide of the killing fields, or it's somewhere near Thailand. It's still like a new kind of relationship. I've never played a Cambodian character in my life, apart from the one that I've written for myself. Like I've done the Thai masseuse, I've done the Thai restaurant owner, I've done the, you know, Asian prostitute or whatever, and it's like that's what I was immediately offered when I finished school. And so it was the frustration of going like, hey, some of us have actually been here for like 30 years, and actually some of us have New Zealand accents, you know, and we can speak English. But it was like the industry didn't know that we existed yet. So it's like that constant thing of being like, I exist, I'm here, I exist, I'm here, and I belong here, and I'm from here. I think Aotearoa has been able to offer me, in terms of my work and influence on my work, that I wouldn't be able to have had if I was born anywhere else, is a strong sense of cultural identity. I think it's always, you know, because we're a newer country, that's a conversation that's always sort of at the forefront. But I feel like globally or in other established countries, they don't really talk about cultural identity. It's just like you're expected to fit into the dominant culture. I don't know if I ever really knew that writing was a strength. I think it was something that I secretly wanted to do, but I was too afraid to say that I wanted to be a writer, because it's such a vulnerable place. You know, like when you're acting, you're able to delve into other characters and it's not you. That's the thing. Whereas when you're writing, it is you. It's all you. So don't limit yourself. And I think that was something that even when I was at school, you know, when I first entered TOI, they said to me, you know, what do you want to do and what do you want to become within this school? And I was like, I never want to be specific about what I do. I want to do everything. And I was told at the time, you know, like, no, you have to choose. Like, you have to fit into this box and you will craft, you know, figure out that craft. But I still stick to the belief that you have to you know, constantly challenge and go into especially spaces that you are afraid of or that are not your strengths, and you should work on them, because at the end of the day, it helps you to become a bit more well-rounded as a human being and as an artist as well. So I think, you know, if you're an actor or whatever, it's like learn to do your accounts, learn to do invoices, stuff like that. You have to be able to understand all aspects of the business and the craft. So don't limit yourself and dream as big as you want to dream. The advice I would give my future child would be like, you are who you are and you don't need to question that. So you just go for what it is. You know, I don't want a fear, or I don't want, you know, like, especially when someone is of two cultures, there's always this identity crisis. Whereas, I don't know, for me, I've never had an identity crisis. I've always been firmly rooted in who I am as a Cambodian New Zealander, so I've never been like, oh no, like I'm Asian, so I don't really belong here. Or been like, oh, I'm gonna claim my Asianness now. Like, it's always been a part of me, so I want them to always have instilled in them that they're both Samoan and Cambodian, and that's totally okay, and it's beautiful. Well, I just think that I'm really strong.
Oh, yeah?
I reckon I could take most people on in a fight. Oh. I mean, not in this state, I'd probably be a bit more wary, but I used to do karate, so I feel like, yeah, I can you know, UFC could have been another career path if I'd, you know, maybe.
What was your favourite colour?
Black. I like black because you can be invisible, but you can also bounce colours off it. No, that's like asking what my favourite movie is. I couldn't, man. Like, that's just like, you can't.